What is going on, YouTube? This is the Keyblade QB trotting back out onto the field with another episode of our Leaf Green Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now, if you're part of the Keyblade team, please go down and leave a like, comment, subscription, and we will be greatly appreciative of that. So, anyway, I apologize. It's been a very long time since I last recorded and uploaded. Things have just been hectic lately. I've had spring break, and then when I came back on Sunday, I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which is a very bad game because it will take up a lot of your time, and that's what I've mainly been doing. So, anyway, now I'm recording, and we should be back onto a regular recording schedule. And so, did we get an encounter down here? I don't remember. Well, first of all, let's check out our bag real quick. Do we have enough Pokeballs and everything? We have 16 Pokeballs. That should be decent for this. So anyway, let's see what we get. Our first encounter is a Weepin' Bell. Not too terribly bad. I don't mind it. We do already have Cloud, our grass type Pokemon, but let's see what we can do. If Cut kills, and I'm not. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. So it only did half, and because of that, we should be able to catch it with the Pokeball. Even though, I mean, I know it's a stage 1 Pokemon, but still, its catch rate should not be that high that we can't catch it with a Pokeball. Now, what do I want to call this? Alright, nice and caught. You know what? It's a Bell Pokemon, so let's go ahead and name this Weepin' Bell Liberty. Nice and after the Liberty Bell, even though I know there's no crack in this Weepin' Bell, but whatever, it works. Deal with it. So anyway, we got Liberty, and he's gonna go to box 1, and now we are good to head up here. I believe we don't even have an encounter in on this route yet, so I think we're gonna get an encounter here. I'm gonna go back after this episode and rewatch all my videos and check the PC and see if any of these are re-encountered routes. I'm not gonna use any of these Pokemon yet, and if they are re-encountered routes, then I'm just gonna release them. If not, then hey, we can use some more Pokemon. But anyway, we're gonna head up here, and then when we get back to Celadon, we're gonna get the tea from the place next to the Pokemon Center. I believe it's next to the Pokemon Center. And because of that, we will be able to actually, I believe we caught something there. I could be completely wrong. Like I said, could be totally wrong, and if not, hey, we'll come back to it. But anyway, a seal, please. Cloud can body that very easily. But anyway, after we get the tea, I'm hoping we might be able to do. Actually, we probably won't be able to do Sabrina's gym and, we probably won't be able to do Sabrina's gym and the Sylph Company in the same episode. So what I might actually do this episode is do Sabrina's gym and the fighting gym, because that'll give us an encounter, give us more training. It'll just all be for the better. So I think that's what we're going to do this episode, and then next episode we'll just go back and we'll do the Sylph Company, and then actually, after we do the Sylph Company, we are pretty much done with storyline stuff, I believe. Giovanni, there's nothing in the 8th gym. Cinnabar Island, I mean, there's a little bit with the Pokemon Mansion and everything like that, but yeah, after that, we can just collect 2 more badges and be ready to take on the Pokemon League, so that should be fun. That really should be fun. But until then, we still have to get this rest of the storyline going, so it's just going to be you guys and me, and we're going to be going through and doing some things, so it'll be fun. But like I said, I've been playing Xenoverse since Sunday, and that game is amazing. I'll tell you what, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z ever since Budokai came out. Like, I've played every single one, and this is my favorite. Like, by far and away, it's amazing. They've added characters that haven't been in the game before. And by the way, spoilers coming, so I'm going to give you about 5 seconds. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, pause this video, skip through, do whatever you got to do. So 5 seconds, ready, go. Alright, so anyway, so in Xenoverse, they've added some new characters that I really was always hoping that they would add to to the Dragon Ball series, because when you play through, like, let's go to the Frieza Saga, for instance, you fight the Ginyu Force, but the most that you ever fight is like Raccoon and Captain Ginyu. But in this game, you can get Jace, Birder, Guldo. You can get all of them, which I really love. I've been waiting for them to do that for a very long time now, and that just makes me happy. So they've done that, and it's just, it gives you, if anyone's played Destiny before, that's kind of what it's like. It honestly is kind of like that. It has it has a hub world where you can see other players and interact with other players and stuff like that, but they've also got your quests, your storyline, your stuff like that, and the storyline is actually very good. I'm not going to spoil anything about the storyline, but the storyline is very, very, very good. I really like it. The characters are amazing. The stuff that you can do with it is amazing. It's just, overall, just such a great game. Did we already get the thing from the guy? Can't remember. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we got that. I'm trying to think. We need to get the T, but I'm trying to remember. I thought it was around here. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Let's go back out this way and see what we can do down here. What's in here? This is Celadon Mansion. This is where you get it, I believe. There's gonna be an old lady in here. Yep, there she is. You shouldn't spend all your money on drinks. Try this instead. You got the tea. So there we go. Alright, so we got that. Nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. It really is the best. Alright, so we got the tea, and because of that, we can head over to Celadon City. So we're gonna just get a bike, and then I believe we can take on Sabrina without doing the Self Company first. So we're gonna give the guard the tea, and we're gonna be good to go. Head over to Saffron. Wow, Saffron. Have I been calling it Celadon? If I have, I apologize. I did not mean Celadon. I meant Saffron. So with that, he shares it with all the other guards. So now we can get into Saffron however we want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up to the Pokemon Center right here. We're gonna heal up our Pokemon. And then I think what we're gonna do is I want to take on the fighting gym first, mainly because I want a new Pokemon. I want someone that we can do something with, because we're running out of encounters, and if we don't do some work here soon and get some good Pokemon, then we're gonna be in some deep trouble. So what's our potion situation like? 9 super potions. That should be good enough. So we're gonna head up to the fighting gym, and as you guys probably already know, when you beat the fighting gym, oh, so we do have to beat Self Company first. Okay, but I still think we can do this. We can. So basically, for those of you who don't remember, basically we fight all these people, and then we fight the head guy, and then he, if this was a regular game, would offer us a Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. But because of that, it's randomized. Now, I'm curious as to whether or not it's going to be randomized into, like, a completely different, like, if they're both going to be the same type since they already both were fighting, or if they're just going to be 2 completely separate Pokemon. And I'm really hoping they're good, because I really want someone that we can do some work with. Whereas now, I mean, we really don't have much that we can do. I mean, I need to do... Actually, now that I think about it, I might do a little bit of the Self Company, but we're going to have to do a grinding montage because Koga's ace was 43. So I don't want to know what Sabrina's ace is. I may just level up the party to 43, because then at least we're the level of the last gym leader. Like... Or maybe 40. 40 I think would be better, because I don't think Giovanni or Blaine have anywhere I think Blaine might have a 48, and I think Giovanni might have like a 52, 53. I mean, I could be completely and totally wrong and just blowing smoke out my butt, but I think it's like a 52 and a 53. I mean, I think it's like a 53 for Giovanni. So like I said, I think if we level up our Pokemon to level 40, we shouldn't have a problem. Maybe even 43. I don't know. I may take a look after this episode at Sabrina's levels just so I can gauge what level I should train my Pokemon up to, because I really don't want to be over level for it, but I also don't want to get just totally bopped, because that would also be bad. That would also be very bad, because I don't want to lose this Nuzlocke. We've been going strong for a few months now, so that just would not be a good thing. You're going to send out a Chinchou. That's fine by me. Can you throw out something that, you know, maybe someone else could do some work with? Because, I mean, Muddy and Gravedigger are just missing it. So anyway, we're going to take out the Chinchou as usual, because Cloud is just a boss and doesn't want to do anything but just slay Pokemon, which is what he does in the Kingdom Hearts series, unless your name is Sephiroth. And for those of you who know that reference, please leave a comment down below, because that will make me very happy if everyone else knows that, because that is my favorite gaming franchise in the history of ever. Even though I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon, but Kingdom Hearts will always be number one. It will go, wow, you are so bulky like a tongue. But anyway, it will go Kingdom Hearts is 1, Pokemon is 2, and Legend of Zelda is 3. All three of those are great gaming franchises. Like, you couldn't go wrong playing any of those, because they're so well done. Well, at least for Kingdom Hearts and Zelda, and to a point now with Pokemon, they have such great storylines. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, when you play through 1, 2, games like that, the ending will make you cry. Like, there is a certain scene in Kingdom Hearts 2 and even 1 and 1 that, I'm not gonna lie, will make you tear up. But it's worth it, because you gain just kind of like in the Nuzlockes, where you have to name your Pokemon in order to gain that attachment to them. Through the storyline of games like Kingdom Hearts and Zelda and stuff like that, you automatically gain emotional attachment to the characters. And Pokemon can't do that just because of the layout of the game, some of the limitations of the DS, because they never go on console with their Pokemon games. So they can't really develop that much of an emotional attachment unless, I mean, now they've been getting a little bit better with it, but like especially in Leaf Green, I mean, it's your character, like it's your Pokemon. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of an emotional attachment to it, but really not much. But you play these Kingdom Hearts games and Zelda games, and you're so invested emotionally in the game that if something happens, good or bad, it will just send you off the deep end. Which is what I love from games. I love it when games just give me that kind of a feel. And I guess that's why Kingdom Hearts and Zelda are two of my favorite game franchises. Now, everyone always tells me, hey, you need to check out Final Fantasy, you need to check out this. I mean, I might check out Final Fantasy at some point, but Kingdom Hearts is just so amazing because, one, like I said, you got the emotional attachment, you've got the great storyline, but then you've got Disney. And Disney, I love Disney. I am a Disney nerd, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Actually, my family and I just went to Disney over break. Not spring break, winter break. But I love it. If I could take a vacation anywhere, somewhere Disney related is great. So that is another reason why I love Kingdom Hearts so much, and it will forever be my favorite video game. However, I've already told all of my friends this. December of 2015, if you want to get a hold of me, it will take a good few days to get a hold of me, because my life will be so just enthralled in December, because beginning in December I'm going to have finals for that semester. But in December, not only is the new Star Wars movie coming out, which I will go and see 10 times over, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in December, which I already am going to pre-order, get day it comes out, get it midnight if there's a midnight release, go home and beat it as fast as I possibly can. But the new open world Zelda game is supposed to come out, which, if you haven't seen the trailer for the new open world Zelda game, please, please, please go check it out. It looks fantastic. Fantastic. The things that I've been reading up on the things that they're supposed to be doing, it's just insane. Like, I need a ground type move on Great Digga. But it's just so insane, and I'm really excited for it. And I personally think it will be mechanically the best Zelda game to ever come out. Now, of course, let's not talk about my favorite Zelda game, because of it. Oh, wait, I have Muddy. He's a ground type user. Wow, I'm talking to you guys so much and I forget what I have. But anyway, yeah, if we want to talk about favorite Zelda games, it will be forever and away, no contest, Ocarina of Time. And I'm actually doing the LP for that, and there might be an episode up today. If not, there should be an episode up tomorrow. But Ocarina of Time is just far and away my favorite Zelda game ever, mainly because of nostalgia. I played it when I was a kid. I got it when it came, either when it came out or a couple years after, depending on how old I was. But it was just overall my favorite Zelda game to ever come out, and I love it. And oh no, I'm fine. So yeah, I mean, I know there are a bunch of people that tell me, oh, Skyward Sword is amazing, which I hear and I need to play. Twilight Princess is amazing, which I actually just beat for my first time a couple weeks ago, and that was amazing. And Majora's Mask is amazing, and that 3D version is actually supposed to be really, really good. I'll probably pick it up at some point. But, I mean, there's just no beating Ocarina of Time. And question of the day, actually. Go down to the comment section, and if you are a Zelda player... Actually, you know what? No. I've mentioned 3 gaming franchises today in this video. Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, Zelda. Go down to the comment section. 1, let me know which games you play, which games you love, which ones, you know, are your gaming franchises. And also, if you play one or all of them, let me know what your favorite game in that franchise is. Because I'm really curious to know what everyone's favorite Kingdom Hearts and Zelda, Pokemon games are. I mean, as far as Pokemon goes, that's a tough one, because nostalgia wants me to say Gen 1, Red and Blue. I played that as soon as it came out when I was a kid. I remember when I was in elementary school, when I was on summer vacation, I'd leave my Game Boy right next to my bed so that as soon as I woke up, I could throw on Blue version and just start playing it. So, nostalgia-wise, first gen has got to be my favorite Pokemon game. Oh, wait. Grunt! I am the karate master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fwah! Okay, so this guy we basically need to beat, and we get his Pokeballs. One of them, at least. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Gen 1, nostalgia-wise, my favorite. Gen 6, however, for the mechanics and everything like that, especially Gen 6, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because after Gen 1, it was Gen 3. Like, I played Gen 2, and I played it a couple times, and I beat it, and I loved it, but nothing beat Gen 1, and then I just skipped right over to Gen 3 after I beat Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So, it's funny. I love, I love Gen 1 the most, but Gen 3 is probably the one that I know the most. I could tell you anything about the Hoenn region. Like, I could tell you abandoned ship, route numbers, things like that. Like, I have played that game backwards and forwards so many times. And Gen 4, I mean, I played that a few times as well. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I liked it. And then when Gen 5 came out, I kind of went through this, like, hiatus. Like, I was, like, high school days where, oh my god, you play Pokemon? Like, yeah. And I let that get the best of me, so I didn't play Gen 5 as much. I played through Gen 5 and I enjoyed it, but I don't know Gen 5 as well, which is why I'm probably going to go back through and play Gen 5 again, just because I loved the series. Like, don't get me wrong, the games were great, but I just don't know them well enough. I actually have never played Black 2 or White 2. I've played Black and White, but I've never played Black 2 or White 2, so I need to go and watch that. I mean, not watch that, play that. Oh, wow, that does a lot. Okay, and that was a crit. Okay. Alright, so how much did that do the first time? That did about... You know what? Let's just super potion up and see if he goes for a Crush Claw again. I've never heard of Crush Claw. Maybe I have. I don't know. He's gonna go Pursuit. Okay, that's fine. Wow. If I had switched out, that would have been bad. Okay, so now we can go for a double kick. He's going for a taunt, which that's not really going to affect us very much. And then we're gonna double kick, and that should take it out. Maybe he'll live on one. Nope. Oh, we get a crit! I don't know if that crit mattered. It might have, but I don't think so. But anyway, so we just took out, what was his name? We get 1308. Wow, that's a pretty decent experience. So we defeated Gentleman Jonathan. Gentleman Jonathan. That's a cool name to say. Gentleman Jonathan. Nice in alliteration. But anyway. Oh, I need to get some water. Okay, so because of that, we can get one of these two Pokemon. The first one is a... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we already know who we're getting. Oh, man. Yes! Nice and Beldum. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. We want to give a nickname to Beldum. Oh, just to homage the great trainer that everyone knows uses a Metagross. Nice and Steven. Oh, yes. It looks like our luck finally may be turning around. Okay, so we got a Steven. And, oh, it makes me so happy. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to speed up. That took a lot longer than I expected, so we're just going to most likely end the episode with that. But I want to come down here and check out this Beldum because, oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, we got a Steven. Okay, so we are going to come here and we are going to move this around and we are going to take Beldum out. We're going to take Happy out. And let's see what this Beldum... Ooh! One level, and it evolves. Summary. Just takedown, obviously. It's got a hardy nature, which I believe is just regular. Like, I think that might be neutral. But decent attack, great defense, good special defense, and not the best speed, but that's not that's expected. So let's check out what do we have it, please? Maybe. We're gonna evolve this Beldum right now. Steven was elevated to level 26. What? Steven is evolving? Ah, yes. I'm just so happy right now because I honestly thought this was just going downhill because we didn't have any Pokemon, and then we get this. Nice and Metang and pseudo-legendary and amazing. Oh, congratulations. Your Steven evolved into Metang. Steven learned Scary Face. We are going to miss out on Confusion, which is going to stink. But is there anything... Well, I think we get... We get something from Sabrina's Gym, which should help us. But anyway, I'm most likely going to start out the next episode with Grinding Montage. Get our Pokemon up to probably like 40, 43, depending on what Sabrina's Ace is. I'll probably get it about like 5 levels lower than her Ace, 5, 6 levels. But anyway, like I said, go down, leave your comments, your subscriptions, and just let me know how we're doing. And as always, I am the Keyblade QB, and we will see you next time. Peace.